Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Tuesday the 25th of May. We have got some new mods, we have got some updates. The updates are as follows. So, as usual, from top left, the medium old cowshed without pasture by Vilovisco TV, the Dairy Sheep by IrrSinnRainer VSR Modding Saw, the Lizard Tricycle King by Deutz Modding, that has had the straps situation sorted on the back holder, the Raba Bluebird 3000 by Vertex Design, the Ursus T127 Plus by Camelos 0397, the John Deere X9 2020 US and EU version by Seed Modding has had an update. One of the bits of the update that is being there's now an EU version. The John Deere 6 M Series by Blauer, the JCB Telehandler Attachments by Ross N Mods, the Seller by Paisel 360, and the Kamara PF65 by Calorergo Modding Design have all had updates today. Starting off our mods today, we have got the Modern Red Barn. This by Sandhill Modding. 3.78 megabytes download, 7 slots on console. It's 57,000 to buy. You'll find it under placeables and sheds. And it's exactly what it said. It says it's a modern red barn. We've got a sliding door there. Opening doors there. Nice big open space. It's the sort of thing, as a kind of, like, because it's a modern red barn, you could see a kind of, it being like a car garage, pristine and white, all like a little mini car museum, someone who collects, I don't know, just what I'm thinking. As I walked in, I thought, wow, that's really bright and clean, and anyway. Very nice. Light switches around here. See, a light switch even I can't miss. That's by Sandhill Modding. The Modern Red Barn. You find it under placeables and sheds. Moving on. We'll come back to those in a moment. We have got the Cowshed 80s. This is by Modelleicher, featuring FS19 IrrSinnRainer Farming Agency. 25.42 megabytes download, 21 slots on console. It is seasons ready. It is manure system ready. It will hold 30 cows. You'll find it under placeables and animal pens. Now, like I said, we'll hold 30. I've got 10. I put 10 in. There's only 2 that have actually appeared. That said, I don't know where they've gone. There's a little bit of clipping. Yeah, this section here, I think, is the milk parlour, because that's your milk point. And they keep going through the wall and disappearing. And then one went through that door and appeared outside in the outer bit. It's nicely detailed in here. Light switch on the wall. Like that. Our dialogue box is just here for our 30, if you want to go for 30. We've got our water point is just here. Now I think the water point's probably that side. I mean, it doesn't really matter. When you get to about here, the trigger comes up for water. One of these will be slurry. I'm thinking probably that one. That's your slurry point. And like I said, that's your milk collection point. These doors open. As we come in through here, your feed trigger came up, well, for me it came up just about here. It does say it's small, it's got low ceilings. You're going to have to be very careful coming in here with tippers. You're going to want one really that either tips left, right, or a push unload rather than a tipper itself. And if we come out the other end, we've got our manure appears just here. We've got a little bunker just around the side. And then this gate here opens and closes. This is their outdoor area. And that's where you put your bedding in, whether it be straw or straw pellets, however you want to go about it. That all goes in there. I'm wondering where those cows are. Oh, there you go. One's back. They are in there. So like I say, it's not bad, actually, this one. It's... How much was it to buy? It's on my list. 121,000 to buy. Slot count will drop down. And obviously, again, the same with all the placeables, the same with the shed, same with the Welker one we're going to come to in a little while. And Anything you place has a price, but that price can adjust and alter depending on landscaping. So if your land's not completely flat, whilst it says 121,000 to buy, it may cost you a little bit more if it has to do any adjustments to allow for that. But yeah, it's not bad at all, that. I'll show you it anyway. I wasn't going to, but might as well. Under animal pens. There you go. Slot count drops down to 2. So it will go from 21 down to 2. Very nice. We'll close that. And we'll close that all the way through. Next, we have got this. This is a faithful recreation of the Welker Farms workshop. If you haven't watched their channel, I would suggest go and have a look. It's a brilliant, brilliant channel. Love it to bits. They run big buds and also they're just great. Great to watch. This is by the SuBBie. 29.28 megabytes download. Be prepared. It's 46 slots, which is fairly high. You'll find it under sheds. I thought it might be under miscellaneous because it's got a vehicle workshop in it as well. But it was under sheds. It is seasons ready. But when you go in there, it really is incredibly well done. Great animation on the rolling doors. We've got light switches all over the place. That set of lights does the lights in here. We've got all the various different store areas and all the things they have where they store their pipe, and you know, it's all here and it's great. Store areas at the back and up the top here. So you can see where the slot count is on it. You know, you see it straight away and think 46, blimey! But you can absolutely, the detail on it is brilliant. I don't think these raise and lower. Pretty sure they don't. And then where's the other light switch? Over here. Then we've got the side door, an end door. He says, why is that opening? That must open, surely. No? Oh. I thought, I mean, that's weird. There we go. Plenty of space for whatever you need to do. Now, the actual way you bring your vehicles into is here. Plenty of room. You're going to get pretty much anything in there. I can't think of anything you're not going to be able to fit in there. When you come into the office here, I think this is where the trigger is. Over here, where was it? I'm sure I was in here when it first came up. Oh, there we go. Open vehicles option. I don't think that comes outside, does it? Depends where you are. The trigger kind of overhangs a little bit. Whoa, hang on. No, it's pretty much just in there. I thought I'd better make sure. So that's where your vehicle options menu comes in. Big Sky Equipment, your first stop for vehicle upgrades. So that's where your point is for your cell customization and repair. Like I say, it's, you know, if you haven't watched the channel, it probably won't, it'll have no relevance to you whatsoever. But even if you haven't watched the channel, you can kind of appreciate the level of detail that's gone into the building itself and everything that should be there seems to be there. You'll find it, like I said, on sheds. 125 grand. It's a fair size with the workshop built in too, and that's by the SuBBie. Moving on from there, we've got this. This is the Farm Silo Multifruit. Another one with loads of detail, but this one's only 8.72 megabyte download, 21 slots on console. What I like about this as well, I mean, the level of detail is one thing, which is brilliant. Really nicely done, loads of space, nice high put in area, fairly high for taking out as well. This holds pretty much everything. It's about, I don't know about liquids actually, but it's only 48,500 and it's a 1.2 million litre capacity. 1.2 million for 48,500. This is by Ricardo FSPT. I don't think I actually found a light switch on this one. Just thinking. I think the lights might be automatic. Let me just check to my side. Just says for storing all types of fruit on the website. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the lights are automatic. I haven't found a switch. But anyway. So what I might do is go and grab a tanker just in case. So if we click on that for start filling, I've already put some wood chips in here because I was curious. So, wood chips, silage, grass, hay, straw, fertiliser, manure, pig food, lime, straw pellets, hay pellets if you've got those things enabled, wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, potatoes, sugar beet, sugar cane, seed, total mixed ration, forage, chaff, back to wood chips, 1.2 million litres of each. And like I said, cheap is not the word. We'll find that under silos. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Slot count will drop down from 21 to 2 if you want to get more than one of them. Feel free. I'm going to go and grab a liquid tanker to see if I can see if it will do liquids as well. I'm not sure, but we'll have a look. No, when it says multifruits, I think it is referring to just solid objects, solid products. We do get a lot of multi-fruit silos now that will hold liquids and take bales and all sorts of stuff, but I think we can safely assume now that that is pretty much everything, but not liquids. So there you go, Farm Silo Multifruit by Ricardo FSPT. Bear with me because I almost forgot a mod. Or mods, really. This is the Agropark weight pack. This is by Zsemlemorzsa. 5.51 megabytes download. There are 5 slots each on console. We've got 600 kilogram, we've got an 800 kilogram, and we've got a 1200 kilogram weight. You'll find them, not surprisingly, under weights. 505 for the 600 kilo, 560 for the 800, 705 for the 1200 kilo. These are all the same with regards to options. We can change the main colour to anything on that pallet. There we go. The Agropark weight pack by Zsemlemorzsa. Apologies if I said that incorrectly. And then last for today, I think, yeah, we have got these. This is the Deutz D8006, 13006, 1973, 1977. 5.89 megabytes download. And what really surprised me with this as well was the slot count on these. 4 slot counts for these, for 4 slots for each of these. Now, I'll be honest, the texturing is a little bit flat, probably, but they're older tractors anyway. But even that being said, 4 slots each, that's quite incredible, I think, personally. We have some options when you're in the vehicle for the mirrors, which again are a bit mind-boggling what you can do with the mirrors. And we have got 2 separate versions. So we've got the 1977 version and the 1973 version, the year I was born, very good year. And we've got a couple of different colour options and things on them. But other than that, I think all of the options are the same on both, other than the colours, I think, as far as I could tell. Did I say who it was by? Oh, yeah, that was right. I remember now. You'll find this under vehicles and small tractors. So, as you can see, the 1977 one comes before the 1973 one. Those are 2 options. Really cheap, $26,399 for the base model. That will change. Now, the modders, there are a lot. We've got Speedy 012, Player 1, Puma, Oldenfarm, Invia TH, PeterAH, and Danny 86. So quite a few people involved in the making of these. If we look at the 1977 first, we can change the rim colour. We've got options of red new, red old. If you go for the old, it doesn't change the price or anything like that. You just get a slightly kind of older, well, as you would imagine, an older look. So we have got red and we have got grey. Then under main colour, we've got used and new on those as well. So we can go for a slightly brighter, shinier paint if you want. And then design colour, we've got a new and used on that as well. I think changes the framework underneath as far as I could tell. Configuration options, we've got standard on the front, we've got front hydraulic, and then we've got a front hydraulic with PTO, and then we've got beacons, we've got old, nothing, old left, old right, then we've got old right and left, then we've got new, nothing, new left, new right, new left and right. Then we've got the air filter, we've got a little or big. Wheel setup, standard. Default adjustable rim. Now, it looks like an adjustable. It's not actually adjustable. It's the look of it. It's the adjustable rims. So you've got default adjustable rim turned. Wide tyres, wide adjustable turned. Rear twins, narrows, back to standard. And then we've got the engine set up. We've got an 80 horsepower, a 100 horsepower, and a 120 horsepower if you go up to the 13,006 version. Now, like I say, the options are exactly the same on the 1973 version. The only difference is the colour option. Everything else is exactly the same on there. It's all the ones I've just shown you. But if we go to our main colour, we've got a slightly darker Deutz green rather than the lighter, sort of more modern one. But other than that, the options are exactly the same. We'll check the horsepower. I'm pretty sure the same as well. 80, 100, 120 horsepower. Yeah, pretty much the same on those. So what we'll do is, doesn't matter which one we jump into, because the options on adjustment and stuff on these are the same too. I still can't go over for a 120 horsepower tractor. For a few changes that I think comes in about 40 something grand, but only a slot count of 4, which is quite incredible. When you see what it can do now as well. Right, so blue horn, beacons, lights. Now if we go inside and we have a look at the mirrors, we'll open the help window. Actually, if we go to that side, then we've got the help window over there. So L1, right stick side to side, brings the mirrors in and out, and that does both at the same time. So it's symmetrical, in and out. So side to side. Up and down, extends them, in and out. So we've got that in, out, up and down, does all that. And then if we go to R1 and right stick side to side, we've got our tilt, sort of tilt and pan really. So we've got our pan and tilt on these, which is amazing. Then L1, R1, an open crane tool, we've got a rotation of them as well. I don't think I've seen that many different options on a set of mirrors before. So those are options on your mirrors, so you can pretty much see anything you want when you adjust those. So this is your first person view. Nice, neat and tidy. Up to 26 miles an hour. And to be fair, the 1973 version doesn't sound any different. I can tell, isn't it? Has all the same options on the mirrors, with our rotation, our in and out, pan and tilt, extension and that kind of stuff. And then the rotation as well, should you want to rotate them. I went for a single beak on this one, shorter in air intake. Yeah, very nice indeed. Oops. So there we have it. The Deutz D8006 13,006 by SuBBie012, Player 1, Puma, Danny86, Oldenfarm, IrrSinnRainer and PeterAH. And that's it for the mods for today. There is a new map out today. We have Poppy Plains, Les Plans du Coquelicot by AG Modding. I'll be having a look at that in a little while. Hopefully get that posted this evening as well. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.